Hey man, can I get your thoughts?
Sure, what?
What do you have to say to those people who already accepted Biden as president?
All I have to say to people that already accepted Biden as president is that you are choosing to be a victim of what is called neuro-linguistic programming. It is a MK Ultra psychological warfare technique where they combine frequencies that affect the brain with propaganda and trigger words to get people to be what is called compartmentalized into a propagandized perspective of reality that they control. It's mass mind control. That way they can gear the populations for warfare. It's based on MK Ultra stuff that we got from Operation Paperclip with the Nazis.
And who do you think the Clintons are in on it?
Okay, the Clintons are a part of the cabal. You see, the military-industrial complex is divided into two factions. One faction is known as the cabal. That's the Satanists and the communists, the fascists, okay? The other side is the alliance. Those are the patriots in our republic, the people that believe in the Constitution, believe in freedom, believe in God. Okay? So these two warring factions have been going at it for quite some time. Hillary Clinton is a part of the cabal.
Now, I know the first reaction I'm going to get from that is, what are your sources? Or just in general?
Okay, when it comes to Hillary Clinton, all you have to do is look into the emails and the way that she's involved in spirit cooking with Marina Abramovic, who's a known satanic witch. Hillary Clinton is a satanic witch, okay? All you have to do is say the word frazzle drip, okay? People don't want to look it up because it's so disgusting, okay?
Frazzle drip.
Frazzle drip.
What is that?
I really don't want to talk about it because it's so disgusting.
Well, frazzle drip. Podesta emails, right? You were talking about?
And Clinton emails. And the Clinton emails, because keep in mind, there were Clinton emails that got exposed too. And in some of these emails, she's talking about going to torture night and bringing a hammer. She's talking about things like going to spirit cooking events with John Podesta and with Marina Abramovic, who is a known satanic witch.
I'm just so impressed and flabbergasted at all the details you're remembering. One final question is, do you accept the results of the Arizona elections, of the ballots?
Well, not all the ballots are counted here in Arizona according to the narrative, and the fact of the matter is, no, I do not accept whatever it is that these people... They tried to call Arizona with 75% of the votes called. That's Fox News, okay? That's fake Fox News.
Why do you think they would push for that?
This is psychological warfare techniques. Okay, look into Operation Paperclip, okay? And then look into Operation Mockingbird, okay? Operation Paperclip is where we procured over 1,500 Nazi scientists and doctors and brought them into our highest levels of the space program, of the intelligence community, which means the CIA, of the political establishment, okay? And in the process, they infiltrated our nation, and they're trying to bring it down from within. They tried to take over the industrial power that is the United States, okay? And they did so successfully for quite some time until Donald Trump took office. JFK tried to take it from him, okay? And so did Eisenhower when he threatened to storm Area 51 if they didn't tell him what the hell was going on, okay? And ever since then, the alliance has been fighting with the cabal, okay? And they killed JFK just like they perpetrated 9/11, just like they perpetrated COVID in 1984, just like they perpetrated this voter fraud shit.
Okay, one last follow-up question. You seem like a knowledgeable person. How do you think events are going to play out for the next 4 years? What's your prediction?
God wins. Trump wins. America wins. And the world will be freed of communism forever. Okay, we are setting the example here in the United States that this communist New World Order can and will fail. That these communist revolutions can and do fail. And yes, you can in your country take your nation back from these globalists, from these communists who have infiltrated your government. Because guys, Q sent me. And if you don't know who Q is, oh, did it shut down?
No,
okay. If you don't know who Q is the highest levels of the military and the intelligence community in the United States. And they are disseminating above top secret information to patriots in our republic so that we can take back our nation from the communists and the globalists who have infiltrated our government at some of the highest levels and some of the lowest levels with these polls, okay, and these pollsters. And they're trying to bring it down from within so they can create a new world order, a one world government where America is wiped off the map, where our Constitution is voided because of international law. But it isn't going to fucking happen. We won't let it happen. We have their playbook. Cloward and Piven, all right? You know Cloward and Piven, the playbook? The Rules for Radicals, Saul Alinsky? We have their playbook. And what happens when you have the opposition's playbook? They lose. and they're pissed because Donald Trump got the highest level of executive power in the nation, and he's cleaning house from the top down. And we're cleaning house from the bottom up as citizens and as patriots because of the Q movement. The alliance is behind Q, you guys. Q is the highest level security clearance you could possibly have. Okay, it's above top secret, and the information they are disseminating is very, very real. Our whole system is owned and controlled through blackmail. It's owned and controlled through blackmail because of child sex trafficking rings and human trafficking rings, essentially the slave trade, the modern day slave trade. And there are more slaves now in the world than there ever has been in the history of this planet. Literally like 20 million, 25 million slaves, men, women, and children. And most of the time they're sex slaves, and they are kept in cages. Okay, we have to end all of that, and we are ending all of that here in Arizona. By taking Arizona back, we are ending it on a global scale because Arizona, Phoenix, is number 2 in the world for human and child trafficking. So when we bring it down here, and we will, when we end the corruption in Arizona, and we will, when we take Arizona back, and we will, we're going to take America back, and we are going to change the world because we will have ended the child sex trafficking and the human trafficking going on here at the number 2 location next to Mexico City, by the way. So what does that tell you? That tells you that Phoenix and Mexico City are hooked up in this human trafficking shit. And if we end it here, we end it there. If we end the cartel's presence in Arizona, we end it there. We ended the cartel's presence here, we end it all over the globe, you guys. And you better believe this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It is a larger industry than the drug trade, if you can believe that. The child and human trafficking trade is a larger financial cash crop than the international drug trade. And if you don't believe that Arizona has been infiltrated, all you got to do is look at Arrowhead Mall's official symbol. It just so happens to be the pedophile code for little boy lover. And I spoke with a woman that worked at Arrowhead Mall and still does, and she says kids go missing from there all the time. So ask yourself, why is it Arrowhead Mall for the last 20 years has been using a known pedophile code? That's according to the FBI. Known pedophile code. It's a symbol, a triangle, and a spiral. It's a spiral triangle. Okay?
We were just talking about that earlier.
This same symbol is Arrowhead Mall's official symbol. Why have kids been going missing from Arrowhead Mall? Okay, and if we then factor in the notion that China and, should I say Costco, or China, Costco, same thing. Okay, Costco is right down the road from Arrowhead Mall. So what does that tell you? Oh, well, don't these malls have like basements and like underground facilities? Oh yeah, they do. Wouldn't a place like Costco have like a basement or like an underground facility? Oh yeah, they would. Is it possible that kids are getting abducted from Arrowhead Mall and being trafficked to China and being put in shipping crates? Is it possible? I say it's possible. I'm not going to say it's exactly what's happening, but I'm going to say I'm pretty fucking certain. I'm going to figure out if it's happening, and if it is, we're going to stop it.
You want to infiltrate with us and see if that's true?
Dude, I go out every morning, 75th Avenue and Bell, and I fight for our children. I go out every morning, 75th Avenue and Bell, and I dance my ass off. I dance my ass off, and I show them, you sent me, and you are not going to traffic our children. And if you don't believe, I mean, that's just one area. If you go to 5th and Mill in Tempe, they have so much satanic symbolism there. They have a pizza shop that has horns and a devil's tail as in their symbolism. They have a lotions and potions shop that just so happens to have a little rabbit right next to the door. White rabbit, follow the white rabbit, adrenochrome. Okay, across from the pizza shop is a nightclub called Aura, where the A's are capital A's with a dot in the middle. Kind of like a certain type of symbolism, huh?
I
oh yeah, and across the street from the fucking Starbucks, which is right next to the lotions and potion shop, across the street from the Starbucks is also a ice cream shop and a hot dog shop. Huh? Isn't that all pedophile code? Isn't that all pedophile code? And is it any wonder that there's a picture of a rabbit right next to these establishments?
Did you say hot dog and ice cream?
You know, my friend, thank you so much for everything that you do.
Hey man, what's your name?
Thank you for being out here. You're fantastic. What's your name?
Jake.
Jake, I'm Sammy.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. If you want, you can find me on YouTube. They deleted my shit, but I'm putting my stuff back up. Yellowstone Wolf on YouTube. You have to go on the channel, click channel, and then Yellowstone Wolf. Okay?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Man.
God bless you.
Talking to you, man.
And yo, I made this sticker.